And coming up next is the Jets leader.
Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season. Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. Taking it about the 1. And he returns this to the 22. Now Hall to start the drive. We're taking a look at Hall's numbers from a week ago. 10 carries, 51 yards, and a touchdown.
They've lost a bunch of games in a row now. They've got to start thinking a little bit differently, maybe a little bit outside of the box. Find other ways to move the football. I don't know if you're going to do it through the air or maybe change up how you establish your run game.
Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Third play here, this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5. This one complete to Jerry Judy. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big gain of 28 as the drive continues. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 46. Oh, I'm not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Back to throw again. Able to complete this one to Tyler Conklin. And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 25-yard line. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. The Jets are 2-4 here in the first half of the year. Yeah, they've lost 3 straight here. It kind of goes without saying, I guess, but they could certainly use a win.
Yeah, no doubt about that. There's a difference between a losing stretch and a losing streak, and right now, they're not playing their best football, but if they were to fall here, and now you're looking at going 4 games without a win, things can start compounding themselves pretty quickly from this point forward.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Again, he'll drop to throw. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Breece Hall. His 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Jets get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Waddle is going to elect to not bring this out, and instead his guys will begin at the 25-yard line. Here is Tua Tagovailoa heading out to lead this Miami offense.
And you'd think as a young QB there'd be some nerves leading an offense out to start a game, but haven't seen any sign of them right now. And speaking with him earlier this week, sensed that the pressure wouldn't get to him. He feels comfortable being the face of this offense and shouldering the expectations on game day, even if he doesn't quite have the years of experience other quarterbacks do.
They fake the handoff. Now Tua. He's got a man. Complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Going to the air. Tagovailoa. Toward the sideline, and that is a nice catch as he's able to tiptoe his way out of bounds. From the 35 on 2nd down. Tua to the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feet down complete. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had a big play to start the drive, not much sense. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. Well, they kept it simple there, CD, only needing the short gain to move the chain, so they didn't want to go with a deep throw. They just go with that safer, shorter throw and able to convert.
Nothing wrong with that at all, partner. Check the box, right? Make sure you pick up the first down. Offense is getting established. You're moving the ball. You're not turning it over. Check, check, check. They like what they're doing early in the game.
Tua now on first down. And they'll get this on the screen to Mostert. And he is going to lose yardage here. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down. They'll run for the first time with Raheem Mostert. And he is going to lose yardage here. Third down, now even tougher. 3rd and 13 after that loss of a yard. And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Jamar Chase, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Dolphins respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And we are tied at 7. So the drive winds up going 75 yards in 7 plays. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Fielded just outside the goal line. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Get a look at Jerry Jeudy as he leads his offense back out there for this next series.
It's really been a blistering start to the season for him so far. He's on pace to blow past 1,000 yards. The good receivers, it's interesting, though. You put extra coverage on them, they probably view that as a challenge. All right, I'm going to go after this. You put one guy on them, then they feel disrespected, and they want to. So how do you cover it?
You're exactly right. That's an insult, right? Especially the year that he's having. But I just have to go ahead and I'm not going to insult him. I'm going to respect it. I'm sending as many people as possible. But one of the reasons he's having this type of a start is despite that type of coverage, he finds a way to what we call uncover late. Ball's thrown, even though there's coverage there, he's the one who can go up and come down with it, finds a way to get to the football.
And the offensive line has given them time in the pocket to have that uncovering late. They're going to try and throw. Got a man. It's Jeudy complete. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. They'll look to throw again. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hall. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Now a loose football. The ball comes out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And he's in. Touchdown Jets. Jerry Jeudy. 33 yards. And the Jets have taken the lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. Waddle is going to elect to not bring this out, and instead his guys will begin at the 25-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And they entered play on a 2-game win streak, and then they've got the open date on their schedule next week. So this is a group that's really looking to hit the break on a high note.
And this will obviously be a tough game for them, but go ahead and play this out with me, partner. If they win here and make it 3 in a row, they get to heal up after that. You've got to think that's an ideal setup and a worthy goal to play for in this one.
Second quarter from Miami. It's the Dolphins with the football as they've got it 2nd and 7.
On the double.
Here's Tua. Open man is Waddle, complete. Tua to his Alabama teammate Waddle. First down, Miami.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Up the middle they go with Mostert. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's 2nd down. For this, the second meeting of these two teams, you might recall they met back in week 5. And it was the Dolphins with a road victory, so they'll look for the sweep now here in Miami. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Play action. Now it's Tua. Getting this out to the flat, Mostert. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
Well, they'll use him a lot out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another catch here for good yardage.
So in jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. A run with Mostert up the middle. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
On 2nd and 9. Tua over the middle and complete to Waddle. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Tua now on 1st down. Another catch there for Waddle. And they'll work this down inside the 30.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
So 3rd and inches, and this will be the 9th play of the drive. They'll try and run here with Mostert. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
Defense there. They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup.
Sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you should have a few men in the box there.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. Well, that tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. Couple of Alabama guys there, Tua to Waddle for the Miami first.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him, and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
On the set.
We've hit the 2-minute mark in the 2nd quarter, 14-7. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Tua sets up to pass it. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Carl Lawson, He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, they took a sack on 1st and goal. But that close to the goal line, that still definitely hurts.
First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Looking to pass. Tua. Mostert bringing in the quick throw. Touchdown! Raheem Mostert, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Dolphins are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover, and you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. Sanders now to add the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. So that one a 13-play drive in total. And it ends with a touchdown for the Dolphins. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Fields it right around the goal line. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. And New York set to take the field. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. They'll look to throw.
He completes that to Garrett Wilson.
And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Moore, the man in motion. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down.
He's got the connection to Moore. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
Now, quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
So much of this game is about leverage. We always talk about no man wins in the trenches. Well, it's like that in just about every position. And sometimes, if you lose that leverage and you're losing the battle, just jump up at the line of scrimmage and try and bat the ball away. And that's exactly what happened there.
And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a 1st down.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. On the move to his left. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. On play action, they'll throw. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. As the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. He'll look to throw.
He has a man. It's complete to Wilson.
And they move this all the way down to the 9. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeout. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Tyler Conklin as the first half is winding down.
And the Jets have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And the lead is now 21-14.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Going to the air. Tagovailoa.
Got a man open. It's Chase.
And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Tua, a final shot before half. He's going to loft one deep over the middle.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted.
Picked up by Jonathan Jones.
And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half.
The second half upon us sooner than we bargained for. Week 7, second half. Let's do it. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Dolphins down on the scoreboard, but they'll have it first as we get going in this third quarter.
Waddle is going to elect to not bring this out, and instead his guys will begin at the 25-yard line.
Out comes the Dolphins now. They'll go on offense first here in this third quarter.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game, and to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first. Now whistles and a flag, and I believe the Dolphin got going a little early.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
They hand it off to Mostert.
He'll get 3 of those penalty yards back here, leaving him with a 2nd and 12. Here's Tagovailoa to throw.
Throw right side, going to be caught here by Waddle.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
On the handoff, this is Mostert.
And he'll get it down inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
They'll stay on the ground with Mostert.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
40 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run. And that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard. Now they've come back to the running game, and they find a way to be successful with it.
Tua going to throw. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
As defensive coordinators around the league tell me all the time, that throw is not for every quarterback because you've really got to drive the ball downfield. It's going to be a tight window for him to fit that one into. In this case, unsuccessfully.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Throwing now is Tagovailoa.
And they'll get this on the screen to Mostert.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. They'll wind up getting 7 on the completion, but they'll still be faced now with a 3rd and goal situation.
With all the success they've had throwing the football as a pass rusher, you know you've got to come hard when you see him drop back to throw. So I really like this call to counteract that pass rush with a screen. It turns into positive yardage.
Then he takes it into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown.
Raheem Mostert,
his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Dolphins are an extra point away from drawing level. He finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 downs, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
Sanders on for the extra point. He's got it, and we're all tied at 21. That time, a 9-play drive.
And it was capped off by a touchdown run from Raheem Mostert.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away.
From the 6. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Here's the Jets offense now getting set to start off this 3rd quarter.
After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand new ball game, all tied here in the 3rd as they have their first possession of this 2nd half.
And Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer, because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game, because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat.
A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Wilson's got it complete. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Second and 5. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Oh, wise choice was made here, and he didn't risk a turnover because he understood the pressure was coming, saw the tight coverage, and decided just to throw it away and live another down.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Out to his left. Complete. And he'll go down. And now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. He'll get about 6 there as he takes this one down to the 24-yard line.
They've created a nice sustained drive off of plays like that. A nice strong run there that keeps them advancing the ball.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. In motion left is Wilson. 2nd and 4. Take it in left side. It's Wilson. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
This offense continues to be a hot knife through butter. 3 drives, 3 scores, and knocking on the door again on drive number 4.
Looking to throw. Touchdown, Jets.
Garrett Wilson.
A 9-yard touchdown grab.
And the Jets have moved out in front here in the final minute of the 3rd quarter. Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And they will take a 7-point lead. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away.
Waddle is going to elect to not bring this out, and instead his guys will begin at the 25-yard line. The Dolphins about set to go to work on offense.
They did what they had to do to start this 3rd quarter. Went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
They'll start on the ground with Mostert. That's to about the 28. 2nd down coming up.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time. Back now in Miami. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. It's Dolphin football, but they trail here as we get set for the 4th. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. He was waving his arms, wanted the football, but he dropped it. And that reminds me of a story you told me from your days at Tennessee. We don't need to mention the other guy's name, but when he dropped an open pass that you blew coverage on, what'd you say to him?
Yeah, it's really not right since I blew coverage, but since he dropped the pass, I said, well, maybe next time we'll just walk it out here and hand it to you. Would that be easier? He wasn't real thrilled with that.
That's cold-blooded. Cold-blooded. That's going to bring up 4th down. Only a gain of 2 there. Here's J.K. Scott now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. And a nice job here to down this one right on the 5-yard line.
That punt was near perfection as it checked up inside the 5-yard line. You never know where these things are going to go, do you?
No, what was it? You got a John Heisman quote about that,
yeah,
right?
He said the football is roughly a prolate spheroid, which means it's going to bounce funny, and you never know where it's going to end up.
And here's a good way to kick off a drive, complete over the middle. And all the way to the 25 before he's hit and dropped.
Here we go.
Moore, the man in motion. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it.
That pass complete to Moore.
He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. They'll set up to throw. Open man here is Conklin. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a 1st down.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. They'll look to throw again. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones.
And the Dolphins are right back in this football game. Tua and the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10
at the 31-yard line.
He'll look to Mostert to start things out.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Tua sets up to pass it.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. Now a pass hauled in downfield. Touchdown Dolphins. A great play there. 67 yards.
And the Dolphins are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. So right back to square one. Tied at 28 as he kicks it away.
From his end zone, Isaiah McKenzie. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Now the Jets offense gets ready to head back on the field.
They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the 4th quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here.
Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Rolling to his left. And he'll be out right at the 35. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a 1st down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down.
A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
But based on the play we just saw there, he might not be the guy you want to challenge in coverage on these all-important snaps. He certainly looks dialed in right now.
And this is going to be intercepted.
Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Dolphins are going to take possession of the football.
CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
69 yards on the ground for him now as he's done that on 15 carries. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Ready.
Again, they'll run it with Mostert. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Here's Tua. This is caught. Touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year.
And the Dolphins have broken our tie and have taken a 4th quarter lead.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And they will take a 7-point lead. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
McKenzie now from his end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
So the Jets now down on the scoreboard. And time, a huge factor. A 4th straight defeat looming on the horizon, barring a comeback here as they've got it with a 1st down. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining.
Back to throw.
This will be caught. Judy. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
Back to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12. Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down. He's back to throw.
On a huge mistake late, it's intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to take possession of the football.
Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. That was an excellent come-from-behind victory, Charles, especially there in the 4th quarter.